Another benefit of this policy, as you can see, this column here is called cash value. What that means, Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, is that means what you have availability to without having to fill out a loan application, without having to apply for it. It is your money to the extent that you need it. And it's going to take a while to build that to any level of substance. But here's another thing that I've found out is that cash is king in time of need, and life is not typically lived in one straight line up. People can't plan for everything that comes on in their life. They can't plan for a turn in the economy and losing their job, getting fired or getting furloughed. They can't plan for a pandemic like COVID-19. They can't plan for unforeseen family events that might create a massive financial need. And so what happens is the longer you fund this, the larger your cash value gets. And in the event of a significant need, you're not looking at returns on that. You're looking at the fact that it's available, and it throws you a massive financial lifesaver. So I would say that I like saying cash is king in time of need, and the cash value of this product will be there for you that hopefully you will never need. But if you do, it's absolutely a game changer for some people. Another benefit of this product, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, is that of waiver of premium. That means that in the event that you can no longer do the job that you are trained, educated, and experienced to do due to a disability, which by the way, you and I can't control, right? That in the event that will happen is that the insurance carrier will step up and make that premium payment for you until the point in time that the contract is up or you are able to go back to work. That also can be a game changer because disabilities, especially ones that last a long time, can be very financially devastational to a household. And once again, to have this lifeline funded by somebody else in the event of a very difficult time of your life is really critically important should something like that happen. So in summary, here's what I'm talking about when it comes to the benefits. We have the ability to create a long-term asset because we're going to make the premium payments. In addition to our qualified plan at our employer, and the benefit of that long-term is going to put you in a situation where you have more options at retirement. You have more accessibility to money in different assets other than just your qualified plan. Another benefit is that this life insurance is yours for life, and it'll be there as long as you fund it long enough until the day you pass away. Whether that's 40, 60, 90, or 103, it will be there. And I already shared with you why that is so important and the serenity and peace of mind that that brings to you. Another benefit is that you will grow over time an increasing level of cash value, which you will have accessibility to in the time of need that you and I can't possibly plan for, that hopefully doesn't come, but if it does, it will be there. And last but not least, we can attach something called a waiver of premium benefit to it. And the benefit of that is that, once again, something that we cannot control, that's unpredictable, where you can no longer work due to a disability, the insurance company will step up and make that premium payment on your behalf, which is a really big deal. So, as I conclude, Mr. Prospect, Mrs. Prospect, let me ask you this question. Now that you understand this product the way I understand it, if money grew on trees and premium payments were irrelevant, which one of these would you buy and why? And now the goal at that point in time is one of two things. For either them to say, well, geez, Jim, if money was irrelevant and it grew on trees, I would own it. That's a no-brainer. That's obviously where you want to get them. However, if they still have an objection or two, you're going to have to handle that, and it would come out at that time. They might say, I don't care how much money I have, I'd still buy the term insurance for these reasons, and then you have to address those reasons. But more often than not, you'll get individuals either quickly or after a few moments of conversation where they'll say, if money did grow in trees, I would want to own it. And that's when I would come back and say, you know what? Almost all of my customers and clients feel the same way. But unfortunately, both of us realize that money doesn't grow on trees and the premium is relevant. So my suggestion to you is that we start with 5% of your annual income. You currently make $60,000 a year, so that's $3,000 a year that we should put towards permanent insurance and see how much that gets us. Our need for total insurance is $1 million. We will take the difference and buy that in term insurance and reevaluate that year over year over year as hopefully your income goes up. So there you have it. That's my ledger presentation. Obviously, it's going to take some practice. It's going to take some time. It's not just the words you say, but it's the passion that you exude, the energy that you deliver that says in such a bold voice how much you believe in this, how passionate you are about it, how convicted you are in it. And people will feel that much more than what they learn by what they actually hear in the words that you use. Hopefully, this is another tool in your toolbox to help you sharpen your blade in the way that you deliver a life insurance presentation to each and every one of your potential customers and clients.